Hello, blessed people. Welcome to this YouTube channel. It's your lady, Blessed Lizzie. For those that are returning subscribers, welcome back. Thank you for being here. Remember to like, remember to share this video with your friends and family so that we can all be blessed together. Remember to click that notification bell so that anytime we upload a new video, you'll be able to be notified and you can be encouraged by the videos that we post. You'll be motivated and your hope will be renewed once again by the stories that will be coming and the motivations that will be coming. Yeah, so today we have a great lady, a beautiful lady that is being hosted in the channel, and I'd like to welcome her so that she can introduce herself and let us know what she has in store for us. So, welcome so much, and thank you for being in this channel today.
Thank you, Blessed Lizzie. Viewers, it's an honor to be here today. My name is Caroline Watiri, a mother, wife, daughter, sister, and also a professional working in the medical field. And I'm happy to be here and share my story, which is just motivation and giving hope to our young people as they navigate through life. So thank you for having me. Subscribe to Blessed Lizzie.
Yeah, so you can tell us more about what you had prepared for us, the transitions, and to encourage somebody out there who is undergoing so much transition and they don't know how to cope with it. Yeah.
Thank you, Liz, for having me. My topic today was just how to better cope with transitioning through life, even from the perspective of being a girl into adolescenthood, into motherhood. I'm a person who's experienced some transitions in life, and of course, fitting in uh, comes as a challenge wherever people go to. And I'm here to encourage our young viewers or the people who are experiencing transition at this time that it's good to seek wisdom from God and also to be aware of what is happening to them. So when I was young in primary school, I happened to have started in a rural school, then moved to urban school. And of course, that was a huge transition for me because in the rural setup, things were a bit laid back. But when it came to the urban school, there were a lot of structures. We were speaking a lot of English, not mother tongue, a lot. And also trying to fit in, you want to get friends, good friends. I wanted to fit and feel like part of them. And for some time, probably I would feel left out when they're sharing stories of when they were younger, probably in their lower primary school, because I moved when I was in class 3. But I've come to appreciate taking time to internalize with the changes, accepting that I need to take time to pray about the transition, to pray about the friends I will get. And I've seen God come through for me, So as I'm sharing this message, it's to encourage even the young people, if there are changes they go through, to take their time and not just want to move in with the peer pressure, because you can get to bad friends, you can get to make wrong decisions in a haste because you want to fit in. So after my primary school, I went to high school. I just went to one school, but it was also a transition phase, given that you're also an adolescent. There's a lot of peer pressure, a lot of exposure as well. And I enjoyed the part where we could have the different um, clubs and all that. And it's just being aware of what is happening around you, choosing your hobbies and what will work for you without getting into the peer pressure thing where someone says you have to do this, you have to do this. So for the young people who are transitioning between the different places, be it school, be it from primary level to secondary level, it's just to take in the environment you're in, take your time, choose your friends wisely. And you may not always know who are the best friends, but that's why I said prayer comes in very handy. And also with my experience when I moved from high school to campus, where I was very when growing up, I was a bit sheltered, but when now I came to campus, it was me making the decisions, very liberal. And we could see when we moved in that there were people who were actually getting into groups that were not very good. And out of that experience of wanting to explore, I even remember at one point we went out, and unfortunately, some people were mugged. It wasn't a good experience, and I felt like God was leading me to stick on the right path where you're focused, and even praying for the environment and the friends you're in. So it's my encouragement to the young people that transitions are part of life, and most of all, trusting God through the transitions, praying for wisdom for the environment that you're in, and also for the friends that you will get, and also internalizing not to get carried away by wanting to fit in into groups or fit in very fast, because take your time, be in the moment, be intentional, and always wish good things for yourself. So I'm happy for this channel where you're giving people hope, motivation, that you will go to places far and beyond, even to other countries. And there could always be that pressure behind wanting to fit in so fast that you don't take time to reflect, where am I? Who are my friends? What's happening around me? That way you don't lose yourself and get into vices or get into bad decisions because you badly want to fit in. So thank you, Liz, for giving me that platform to share that nugget of wisdom.
Wow. Thank you so much. My takeaway is people should pray, trust in God, and I want to believe that you and I hearing the story of Carol and the stages that she's transitioned to and from, I want to believe that we are encouraged. So, a question to you, Carol. Here you tell us that you are a mother, you are a wife, you are a professional, you are a sister, you are a daughter. So, there's this time from high school to college, you're not sheltered. You know, in high school, your decisions are majorly controlled, per se, by your parents or your teachers. And here you are in college or university, and you're to make your own decisions. You say you went out with your friends, and that happened. So you knew that God was trying to tell you to move to a different direction, probably do the right thing. Not saying that going to the club is the wrong thing, but no, that was now the path that you were trying to take, but God was leading you elsewhere. So after college, how did you transition to motherhood? Was it motherhood before being a wife, or was it? And in motherhood, how was it? Yeah.
Thanks, Lizzie, for that question. So I had an interesting transition from school. I happened to have started work by the time I got married and even started children. So all that had a transition process, because at times you even think you'll have time maybe to prepare as you get the children, but it happened pretty fast. And of course, if you're not cognizant of what is happening, you can easily lose it. And that's why we've had some women also go through a bit of pressure from having a baby when you've not really prepared yourself well. And it can happen to anyone, because with babies, there is a lot of demand on your time. So with my firstborn, it happened. I was also learning a lot. I had just to go with the flow of having a new baby who would sleep a few hours, and you had to transition to that. So some of these things, not everyone tells you this is what is going to happen, and you're always happy you have a baby. So after my firstborn, I also had twins, which was also very interesting.
Wow.
Twins also come with demands, especially for your time. And I was also working. So it was a very interesting transition. But as I said, I've always appreciated prayer while transitioning. And for that time, I got to get a support group. I just randomly through a friend, they told me, oh, we have a support group for twins. And that support group really came in handy for me. And that's why it's like my testimony saying, whenever we have in transitions, we want to pray to God to help us in our environment with the family, because even my family was very supportive. And also even with my other baby, because I'm a mother of four, and it calls for a lot of navigation. Even right now, I'm still learning, because you see, if my children get to teenagehood, that will also be a different experience altogether. The young adults, but most of all, I believe in prayer, and that's why it's like a testimony for me that praying really gives direction unto your life, and that's what I would want to encourage with the young people, to take their time as they transition, and to let God help them through the changes that have come to them.
Wow, this is so nice, and I'm so overwhelmed by the joy because you've really inspired me, and I want to believe that out there, somebody, a young person, you've been motivated by her story, and we will be moving through this transition. We'll be transitioning with wisdom and by prayer and by trusting in God. And I want to believe that it will not be smooth, but we will be able to move and to transition well. Um, Thank you so much. It's a journey. It's a journey, and we appreciate the far that God has brought you. Especially, I'm so interested about the twins. I know, as a medical profession, we understand that multiple pregnancies come with so much, and we've seen so many ladies go into depression, postpartum depression, but I know that's a topic for another day. Probably there is a lady out there with multiple babies and or multiple pregnancies, and they're worried. Don't be worried. We have the likes of Caro that will inspire us one day if we get time, and they'll speak to us. And I want to believe that if she was able to do it and others out there were able to do it, you also with a multiple pregnancy or babies, you'll be able to do it. So be encouraged, be motivated just by seeing her glow. You know that it's not a death sentence. So I believe we'll have you
Thank you.
next to share with us such on that topic. And till then, we're really privileged to have you in this channel, and we would like to say, on behalf of our viewers, we would like to say thank you so much for being here. And for our visitors, those that are seeing us for the first time, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. Those that have subscribed, thank you so much, and hit that notification bell, like this video, share it widely so that many people, many lives, many young people out there might be impacted by this story. Till next time, thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.